In this video I'm going to cover text editors versus IDEs. And now there's a big difference between a text editor and an IDE, or an integrated development environment. With a text editor, it's basically what you see is what you get. There's no special features. You need to use your command prompt in order to execute the code, or otherwise, if it's something a little bit more advanced like VS Code, Sublime or Atom or Notepad++, you can run it through the editor itself. So just to give you an example, let's just say we have in Windows we have just your general program running test.py. Always name it after the program itself. So appended after test is .py. Say you want to execute a program from here, or write a program in just your normal Notepad. Hello, my name is Peter. You save it, and then you need to go to your CMD. I'm not sure if you can do it through here. No, you can't. You need to go into your folder, in other words, where you keep your file, test.py. Click onto this CMD to take you to command prompt. Then you move into here, then you type in Python and the name of the file, test.py, and then you run it. Press enter and it'll give you the results, or the output, which is hello, my name is Peter. And that is one way of running it with just your general Notepad. Now let's go back to this. Also, Python has a built-in IDE, so when you install it, it's got idle. Now, I recommend that maybe you should be using idle to begin with, or if not, then try installing Thonny and running it through there. If you want to be brave, you can go for Visual Studio Code or PyCharm, Spider Anaconda. That's just bloated. It'll just make you install packages that you don't need to begin with. And then you've got like Jupyter Notebook, which runs on the browser, which you don't really need. I tend to use Notepad++ quite a bit. But to begin with, yeah, you can use idle. And the way to use that is you go into your search bar, if you're using Windows, and you type in idle, and it should come up. And you can run it. And basically what will happen is this will come up, and you can then go to open into your folder and select your, or even just save as. If you're running it through here, you can just go File, Save As, and save it as a file that you need to execute. Say you've got a file there, test.py, same thing, print, oops. Hello, my name is Joe, let's just say. Capital J, be nice. Just save that, Control S to save, and then you can just run it. Run the module. And it runs it over here. So, hello, my name is Joe. That's one way of doing it, and this is one way I learned how to do it to begin with when I was studying cybersecurity and learning Python. I was using idle for the meantime, but having said that, you can use Notepad++, and I can show you how to install that, or even Thonny. Maybe not Thonny. I'll just go through Notepad++. You can go there, and that'll take you to the website, and then you just download the latest version of Notepad++. And then you can basically configure that. Let me just go back here. You can configure that to run through the editor itself. And I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Yeah, so once you've got Notepad working, once again, I've got the same line here. Hello, my name is Peter. It was Joe, but anyway, it's Peter here now. You can just basically run that through here. I've got it installed there, not installed, but I've got it saved onto my run. But if you needed to, you need to go there, and I think it's, what is it again? It's Python let me just check there for a second. It's been a while since I've done it. It's this one here. So it's Python here, I was right. I. You need the I because it needs to run it interactively. Control-V, full current path, just put that in there, and then you just run it. And that should run through the command prompt. There you go. My name is hello. My name is Peter, and you can't save that because once you're in that, you save it, and it saves it to your run, and that is a quick way of doing it. There is another more complex way, which is to go to plugins, and then you go to your nppz, whatever it is, execute script, and the same thing. And then you save it. And then you run it, and it'll run it. It'll run it down here. It's a bit big there, but anyway, I need to reduce the size. But you can always have it interactively within the editor itself, which is handy, and that's one way of doing it here with Notepad++. And also, you could always click onto your test.py, open it into command prompt, and then you can run it manually here, like Python test.py. Just move that across a bit and just press enter and it'll run it through there as well. So that's another way of doing it really, through a Notepad++. Need to cover anything else? You can create a batch file, and that will, once you type in your batch file or click onto it, it'll run the program, but that is not really necessary for a beginner. The best thing to do is just to go simple when you begin and gradually learn to incorporate other features or other IDEs that are a little bit more complicated to use. You really want to focus on the language first and then on the UIs that you're using for your programming. And that just about covers it. Thanks.